working hard, taking that frozen thing out of the fridge and sticking it in that microwave that may or might not smell like the fish that somebody else just did. Heat that up, nice and hot on one side, cold on the other. I look forward to that every day.
I don't know. What you will look forward to is having a delicious, warm, home-cooked meal that you can take on the go with you. This is a portable electric food warmer. So if you want a way to reheat your leftovers, to have delicious, fully heated meals, this is how you do it. And there's even a double stacking system.
Absolutely.
So you have the capability to make this kind of really customized to yourself. I can't believe the clearance price here is $21.99. It's the first day at this low price. 5 easy payments of $4.40.
Right.
How many meals are you going to pay for with $4.40, right? That's amazing.
This is one of those items where I could really fill an hour with it, okay? If you go on the Googles, the TikToks, all of these things, you're going to see these bento box type of lunchbox warmers and cookers and things like that. That's what you've got here. This works on steam. So there's no overcooking, there's no misheating, there's no hot on one side, cold on the other. All you're going to do is fill the bottom of the vessel with 1 or 2, depending on the recipe. All the breakdowns that you need are in the little manual that it comes with, and that's what's going to power the device. Is just put the water in there. So you're going to get the large vessel that goes on the bottom like that. Now this you can fill with anything you want. You can put in yesterday's leftovers. You can put in some beef or some bulgogi. You can do some fresh pho at work, anything you want. Now the rice insert, you can cook rice from fresh, or you can reheat it. It's entirely up to you. It sits inside like that with those vent holes, so everything steams at the exact same time, which I love. So let's go ahead and put our rice in here. This is cooked. You can put uncooked in here if you want to cook fresh rice. It's entirely up to you. Okay, now all we're going to do is we're going to take our lid and we're going to put it on top. So the prep work is done before you head into work, just like you would prep anything else, just like you would make a sandwich. But this time, what you're going to do is you're going to plug it in, you're going to push that button, and then that water is going to start to steam in minutes. And you're going to have a hot, fresh lunch at your desk, in your RV, at school, no matter where you are, in minutes. Now, in this one here, we reversed it a little bit. We put the dumplings up top. That's fine. You can do whatever you like. Let's take those out.
Here too.
And that's what it is, you know. If you, first of all, you can't fry these at work. That ain't happening. And if you try and put them in the microwave, that's no fun. That's not going to work well either. But with this, you can cook them at your desk the way they were intended to be cooked. Now, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take that out. And what's great about this is this will shut off automatically when your meal is done. So instead of that trans fat filled frozen box of whatever that we pack at lunch or that we give the kids at lunchtime, we can eat fresh. We can have all of those nice meals the way that they were intended to be had. And that's what I love about our reheat box.
Amazing.
Love it.
I want to take you to QVC.com to show you the beautiful patterns and colors because they go beyond the box of what we usually have for Prepology. So we'll take you over to QVC.com. We have a few in the studio. So in the studio here we have the Americana. Then we do have the solid cracked pepper. Here is the gingham options. That's going to be like cracked pepper with that gingham picnic basket pattern. And then here's your floral. And actually, those are all 4. So never mind. We don't have to go to QVC.com. We have them all right here. That floral's really pretty with that purple.
I love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Now you've got your steam vent on top. I can feel this. It's warm on the outside, but it doesn't get hot on the outside except for the steam vent there, okay? And everything locks down, so you can carry this around like your lunchbox. The lunchbox that reheats your lunch, and I absolutely love that. So now let's go ahead and just give you another little idea that you can do at lunchtime if you want. So let's go ahead here. I think, I know what this is. I know what this is.
Like
How about fresh mac and cheese at your desk? And because you can cook fresh rice in this, if you wanted to, you could also do your noodles from fresh. One of the things that I love to do is put the raw noodles on the bottom with a tiny bit of water, and then up here put a couple of cubes of cheese and about a tablespoon of cream, and go ahead and let the sauce mix while the noodles cook. And then I've got fresh mac and cheese right at the desk. And by the way, when I'm done with this, let me serve a little bit out here, and I want to show you something that's kind of cool. Not only do these all come with everything that you need for multi-level cooking, we haven't even gotten to the 3rd level of cooking yet, but we also give you airtight lids that you can go ahead and seal everything back up in and put it in the fridge. So here's what I mean. This guy here, you get 2 of them, one for the top and one for the bottom, and that goes right on top like that with a little spout right there that if you push in
I see.
will allow the steam to come out, and if you push down is now airtight and can go right in the fridge with anything that you are not done with. I love that.
This
what
is
a great idea.
So it's your way to have fresh, wonderfully warmed food, but then also you can cook a few things from fresh, like the rice and the noodles as well.
Well, if you hop online, there's literally thousands and thousands of recipes that you can find to work with this machine at your desk. I use this at home too. Instead of getting out my big steamer and firing up the stove and everything, it's so much easier just to put a couple of spoonfuls of everything that I want in here, hit the button, knowing that it's going to turn off when it's all done, and I'm all set. So here we go. Have a look at this one compared to the one beside it.
Yes.
You actually have no extra cost. It's not an upsell. A third level that you can use to cook on. So up top, I've got my noodles right like that.
Okay.
I'm going to put that to the side. Then I take my divider out, which has all of the perforations in there to let the steam in so everything cooks evenly.
Okay.
And then I've got my beautiful broccoli. You can do any vegetable you want. Like I said, you can mix and match so many different dishes in here. If it can be steamed or warmed up, this is the vessel to cook it in because it's fresh. It's not microwaved. And oh my goodness, how about on the bottom, some pulled chicken to go right over everything. So listen, you go ahead and stick to that frozen stuff that we have at lunch, or you have the option of eating hot, fresh, delicious, yummy meals anytime, anywhere.
This is amazing. And that's a lot of food as well.
Man.
That's the floral option. We also have this available for you in cracked pepper, Americana, or the gingham for under $22. You're going to save yourself money because you're not going to be going out to buy your lunch anymore. You're going to cook it and warm it up right at the